What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Seth the Lawn Surgeon, and you already know what time it is. A tipsy talk. What's going on, guys? This is my first commercial job cut, which is not really post because we didn't really finish it. If y'all saw the vlog, y'all know why we didn't finish it. I'm gonna sit down, talk about it a little bit, and talk about what revelations I've come to about that and what my plans are. Right now I'm grilling some chicken. Y'all know I stay on the grill. For those of you who are new time subscribers, I grill all the time, all year round. You're not a true griller unless you grill in the wintertime, which I do. I got my little fancy tarp right here, y'all can see it. So this is when it's raining and I need to grill. So even the rain don't stop me. Mother Nature can't stop me from grilling. Anywho, let me sit down here. Oh, buddy. Oh, yeah. That's the stuff. So, anywho, we went out early this morning. The way I scheduled my day was on Saturday. Today, I planned on just going out and doing this commercial job because it's big. After we cut it, I'm going to say it's about 4 to 5 acres, and that's just the area that we cut. This is not including the buildings or the total property. I'm saying the total property is probably like 15 to 20 acres. It's like a whole lot that we're not even cutting. But we went out there and we cut straight for like 3 hours, just straight for 3 hours. And I rented a mower, and I rented a John Deere. I don't know if I want a description of the problems that I had with it, but that's what the tipsy talks for. So anywho, the first thing I saw when I first picked it up was it has these giant caster wheels on the front, which the wheels are so big that they're rubbing like the metal part. So I thought nothing of it. I'm like, well, it's not my mower, but if it was my mower, I wouldn't want my wheels rubbing like that because it, you know, it might mess up the tire. But I say, whatever, I gotta go get to this job. So let me walk around because these flies are swarming. So anyways, that's the first thing. And so what ended up happening was that ended up slowing me down because I'm like, this mower is supposed to be faster than my Mustang, and it was nowhere as close to being as faster than my Mustang because those caster wheels was just slowing it down. And I think if it had belts on it, which I don't know if commercial mowers have belts, but if it did, those belts were loose as crap and they needed to be changed. So with that, then when we get there, like, the thing's hard to start. It's like an old hoopty. You know how like an old hoopty, you gotta turn the key and hold it and then like hope that it starts, like yin 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 yin, and you're like, come on, come on. That's how it sounded when you started the thing. I'm like, really? Like, this is what y'all are renting out? Then when I got in the tall grass, oh no, before that, the blades were super dull, and when I ended up getting into tall grass, it like just straight cut off because the blades were so dull it couldn't cut it, and the mower was struggling so much because something wrong with the motor. So I go back there and complain. I'm like, bro, like, I end up using it. Luckily we barely finished. We didn't even, it's still a little bit more cutting we gotta do, but we barely finished the cutting in 3 hours. Whereas if I think actually my Troy build did more cutting than the John Deere did. But it was a benefit because you know, both of us working tandem and together, so we end up getting it all done. But with that being said, I'm like, it wasn't really no benefit of me. Like this mower was supposed to be cutting better than my Troy built, because it was a commercial mower and it was actually slower and less efficient. Anyway, they gave me 15% back. So then, but basically what I learned from just this job is that, number one, I'm probably gonna need a third person, and the way I've decided to do that is I've decided to take out the wall. If y'all notice, when I talk in my van, I have a wall behind me. I think I'm gonna take out that wall, and then I'm gonna take out one of my shelves, and I'm gonna put a seat back there. So then that way, you know, we can have, you know, a person, you know, a third person to cut. And I'm gonna start training a third person. I have a few people that's been asking me to cut with me, so I'm gonna start training those people. So another thing I need is a blower. If I can get one tomorrow, I don't think I will be able to, but I'm gonna get a blower, and then I'm probably gonna need a third trimmer, because, you know, the reason I need a second blower, I'm not gonna get another backpack. I'm just gonna get a handheld, and I'm probably gonna get a cheap one, cheapest one I can find. But that's just so when we're blowing everything, it's like, you know, a whole bunch of miles and miles of road to blow. We're gonna need more than one person blowing. So that's that. And then a trimmer is, because if I'm gonna have a third person, I'm gonna need at least 3 trimmers. So then that way all 3 of us will be trimming, and we could trim that much faster, you know what I mean? So yeah, so that's that. Let me check on my chicken. Last time in my comments, everybody was telling me I need to make my tipsy talks longer, but I really don't have nothing to talk about. I talk about some stuff now, you know, I just talk about what's going on. And so that's really all that's really going on with me. My business is growing. I'm excited about that. I've been like hoping and wishing for a commercial property for the last few years, and then I finally get one, and it's gigantic. So hopefully, if the next few months go well, I will have a full year contract next year. This is probably pretty much gonna be like a 5-month contract. So if this couple months goes well, then this will propel my business big time, man. And me and BJ were just talking today about possibly, you know, because he's just like me. He's one of those people that loves lawn care. He actually goes to school. He's out of school now, but and then he has another job, and then he works with me part-time. So, but he was saying, like, if I could give him the hours, then he would rather just do lawn care for me. And like I told y'all a couple weeks ago, when I went out of town, he came and cut, and that's when he realized that we both realized at the same time. I realized that, hey, maybe I can hire, you know, let BJ do some cutting for me during the week while I'm at my full-time job. And see what that does, it allows me to grow. See, I have this anxiety of taking big steps, and my anxiety about taking my next big step that I need to take is I need to advertise more. I need to put myself out there. Not that many people know that I cut. Only the people I hand out flyers to really know I cut. I really don't go around to family and friends all the time like, hey, you know I cut grass. I don't really do that, because I don't want people to like get me to cut their grass just because they're my family or friend. Plus, then that might mess up, you know, a relationship. So, you know, only people that know I cut are my customers, really. So, yeah, so that's what I do there. so with BJ being like, you know, committed, I told him that probably won't happen this year. Like I said, my anxiety, it's probably gonna happen next year. I'm gonna plan for next year when the season starts to have him, you know, I'm just gonna all out advertise at the beginning of the year. I know jobs are gonna start flooding in, but I know that I'll have BJ, and with the third person, I think it might be 2 people that I might train, so it'll be 4 people. You know, 2 options other than me and BJ, and with those people, I know that, you know, BJ will have somebody to work with him, you know, and then we might even can rotate it so that like somebody's working with BJ when he goes out during the week, and then maybe somebody's working with me on the weekend when I go out to cut, you know what I mean? So yeah, trying to grow a little bit at a time, but it's a quick tipsy talk, not too much tipsy. Oh yeah, but afterwards, okay, so I guess I'll tell y'all this part. So afterwards we leaving, and the bank closed at 12, so I'm trying to get to the bank after we drop off the mower to deposit a money order or something, and I realized my tire's flat. Well, yeah, so I'm like, great, can this day get any better? So now I gotta call around. The only place that's really open that's right next to us was Walmart, and Walmart had a tire for freaking $100. Like, I'm like, that can't be like normal, $100. So, but I had to pay it because that was my only option. So $100 for a tire. I paid $40 for ramps, because luckily instead of getting a jack, I got ramps for my trailer, because luckily I have a dual axle, so I can drive one tire up on the ramp and then the other one will be, you know, elevated off the ground. So that's what I got, ramps. Then so we went outside. They don't install the tire, so that's why I had to get the ramps. So we took the old tire off, took that old tire in there with the new tire, and so they told us, oh, it's gonna be 2 hours. So me and BJ was like, dang it, you know, we ain't ate no lunch, it's raining, might as well call it a day. So we went over to B-Dubs, got some wings. Well, he got some wings, I got a salad, and we got some beers. So, and we chilled out for 2 hours, came back, waited. We still had to wait some more for the tire, and then we went to then we came home. So that's pretty much my day. Just want to let y'all know that vlog that on Tipsy Talk was some popo, but and some more popo. There's some more popo. Somebody must be doing something bad. But thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe, stay tuned. Yes sir.